So I'm just going to say you're doing this with disadvantage.
Okay.
You're going to roll one more time, and we're going to take the lowest roll. So the first one, you're great. You're 19.
Oh, hon.
No! So 1.
We're dead.
Oh my God.
The +7 don't matter in this one, right? Oh,
Wow.
That's a flop.
You never know when the 20s and the 1s are coming.
That's a flop.
You just never know.
So now what?
Now you just
Game over,
game's
baby.
over. Everybody go home.
You said this would be a good idea.
Do you say anything to Luther?
Sorry. May the goddess of divine light bless you.
Oh, she apparently has.
Got blessed a little too hard. Okay, all right. So that was Azrael. And then Skeleton 1, is he still alive? He is. He's going to swing on Aurora because these guys don't learn a lot. That's a 10 plus 2 is 12, so he misses. Skeleton Archer,
That's the one that lost.
he's advancing, so he's basically just going to walk
and is
forward.
Archer 1 dead?
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
4. He can't get close enough to really do anything at this point. That's Archer 1 because he doesn't have a distance attack anymore. Skeleton 3 is over there. He's going for Aurora as well. And that's a 3. That's not going to do anything. Skeleton 2.
Aurora.
Skeleton 2 got an 18. So,
Oh, boo.
Dang.
wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's Skeleton?
The spear.
Right
Right
next to him.
in
Spear
front.
guy.
Boo.
Speary McGee. He's going to roll damage on that. That is a 5.
Oh,
Take 5 damage.
Sorry about that.
cool. Oh, shoot. Which one? Which skeleton was that?
That was number 2.
Spear.
Yeah, dude right next to you.
I think he was
Yeah.
also the same one who hit you before.
Getting him next.
He's got your number. Okay. Skeleton 6 is... I wish I could see these better.
Number 6 is.
He's not even on the board. 6 is dead. He's over here.
Oh.
You guys already killed him. 7's going to do the same thing. Spear attack on Aurora. And that's a 6. So that's a miss. Aurora, you're up.
2, you're mine.
2. Okay, let him have it. Are you doing a sword attack?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Cool. Okay, so which one do I?
D20.
D20.
Yeah.
Got a 7 plus
5.
so 12.
12. Okay, that just misses. You just miss him.
Yeah, hate to see it.
It swings through the air. You just miss him. Luther,
Oh, no.
what do you want to do?
Okay. Is number 4 close enough where I'd have a disadvantage?
On a longbow attack?
Yeah.
Probably so.
Okay.
You could try short sword
Okay.
if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'm going to use my short sword.
Okay, so it's a D20 plus 5.
Okay, cool. That is also a 12, so I
Okay.
probably missed.
17. 12 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do miss. Yeah. That
Yeah.
swings through the air for a miss. And Skeleton 4, who ends up at the end of this thing every time, is going to take a swing at you.
Dope.
Is it though?
So far, these guys aren't hitting real good. That's a 3. That's not going to do it.
Great!
That's not going to do it. Back to the top
Take
with Azrael.
that, 4.
Actually, before we... That's a good point. At the top of this round, something happens to all the skeletons at the same time. And it has to do with their eyes. You sort of see it out of your peripheral vision, but their eyes flash with light. And they all turn at the same time to face Luther.
Oh.
Why?
Fudge! His artifact.
You got the thing.
Okay,
There's got to be something I can do. Hold on.
Azrael, you're up. Let me tell you some stuff you can do here.
Because divinity and stuff.
You have Turn Undead you can still use. That makes any undead around you run away for 1 minute. 1 minute is 10 rounds. So they have to stay away from you if you're successful at turning them.
From her.
From her only.
Yeah.
Oh.
They can't be within 30 feet of you if you successfully turn them. The other thing that you could do is you could cast Sacred Flame. You've already done that
Right, but
by
I don't wanna
shooting
hit him.
Luther's arm.
I don't want to hit him again.
Yeah.
You have burning hands. This is a cone of fire that you shoot out in a 15-foot sort of blast.
I'm still worried I'm gonna hit him.
Well, I mean, you could get all those undead that are next to Aurora.
Right?
I mean, you'd get her, but like,
but yeah, would it hurt her?
yeah.
I
could.
bet it would hurt her. I
could.
don't want to hurt my friend. But if I move towards Luther, then that's my turn, right?
You can move and take an action on your turn. So you can move and then do something.
I would like to move towards Luther.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the undead thing.
All right. Now, because we're being sort of specific with this, we have to be kind of specific about where you're moving and how far. So you can move in normal circumstances. This is like boring rules stuff. Okay.
No, it's
you
good.
can you can move 6 spaces, but not through the forest. You can move half your speed. So you could go 1, and then you've got 5 left. You could do like 2 more spaces in some direction.
Okay.
You wanna
How
do
close
right there?
do I have to be to him to?
So your undead thing,
Yeah.
it basically shoots out in a cube that's 30 feet wide, I think.
Okay.
It is, let's see, turning undead, any undead within 30 feet. So each of these squares is 5 feet. So any undead within 6 squares of you have to run away.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that so that at least they'll get away. I'm sorry, Aurora. I will come for you later. But at least they'll get away from Luther since he's the one that has the artifact.
Awesome. All right. So the way this works is they have to try to save against it. They have to
Okay.
try to sort of resist it. So let's see if they can do that. They have to beat a 13.
They all get.
That's a 16.
Hey, it wasn't a 20. It wasn't a 20.
So you hold up your staff, you channel the power of your divine god, and this light flashes, and the red light in their own eyes does not go out, and they focus in even more on Luther.
Sorry.
Dope. It's all good.
You know, I tried.
Hey, if I die, I mean, you can revive me.
I can bring you back. Yes. That is the one plus side of my
All right.
ex.
I'll be the zombie squirrel.
We need a zombie squirrel. We do.
That'll be me.
Skeleton 1 is going for, let's see, that's an 8, but I am going to make him advance. So 1, 2, 3. He misses, so don't sweat
Right.
that. Skeleton Archer 2, he only has 1 arm. Somehow
Right.
I'm rooting for this guy. Like, I really hope this guy somehow...
Kills me?
No, I just hope he does well, before he dies. He's going to advance. He can't attack. Skeleton 3, same difference. He's going to completely forget that Aurora exists. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Skeleton 2, same deal. Actually, he's just foolishly going to attack you with disadvantage, with a bow right up in your face. So with disadvantage, you roll twice and take the lowest. That's a 5 and that's a 12. So he completely misses you with his arrow.
Huzzah.
Skeleton 6. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Is this another one that doesn't exist? Skeleton
I think
6
we killed
is
6.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And skeleton 7. That's a lot of skeletons to manage, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can jump his buddy, but he can't jump Azrael. And he's going to take a swing. That's a 12 plus 2, 14. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
It does.
I'm a 14.
Okay, so let's see what...
1.
That's an 8. He shambles over and just sticks his spear right in your tummy. Your tum-tum. That's an 8. Man, that was a big hit. What are you down to over there?
19.
19.
Oh no.
Healers take heed.
My max was 33.
Yeah. These skeletons are no joke. Okay. Aurora, you're up.
I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Ooh.
Let's see. Which one is closest to him?
To Luther?
Yeah.
You could go for 7. You could go for 1. You could go for 4. Any of those 3.
I'd go for 7 because he's the javelin. Like, he's got the spear.
Okay, I'm going for 7.
Sweet. Roll a d20 and then you'll add 5.
Ooh.
20.
In total.
That's a natural?
No, in total.
Oh, okay.
Total.
It's like ready for that crit. Okay. 20 in total. So you hit him and roll a 1d6.
Cool.
That's your,
4.
plus 5.
So 9.
9. Okay, so your javelin pierces through the back of his spine, and it seems to be lodged in his rib. His arms fall to the side. he's still clutching the spear, but he appears to be extremely wounded. Like you're not even sure how he would be able to raise up his arm. That was number 7. So he is down to that. Aurora and Luther, what would you like to do?
Well, dang. I'm gonna throw the artifact at Aurora.
What?
You can take the
Hot potato?
Hey, it might as well be. In all seriousness, that should be my course of action because you have the most defense.
You make the call.
Oh man, how
You're gonna be throwing it through traffic.
Yeah, how far is that? Like,
Each square is 5, so that's like 5, 10, 15, 20. That's probably 20 feet, we'll say.
20 feet? Mm-hmm. Can I attach the artifact since it's so like weightless to one of my bows and just launch it to
And try to shoot it with an arrow?
Yeah, and shoot it to
I like it.
Aurora.
I mean, I like
Don't
it.
shoot me.
I
No,
don't
I'm not
know-
gonna shoot you.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I like it. You can try.
We're
All
gonna
right.
kill each other.
Well, if anything, I could shoot it to the tree that's right behind Aurora.
Okay. So
Okay.
you're sort of aiming at her, but sort of also past her,
Like kind of like
up above,
yeah,
a little bit.
like
Okay.
over her.
Do you want to communicate anything before you do this?
Okay. I see what you're saying. What if you shot it into the skull of like that one?
With
Like
the
the one that's-
artifact.
Well, yeah.
Because then she could grab it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which number do you want?
And
to shoot?
take out a
Two
skeleton
with,
at the same time.
Number 2 with the
Number 2 with the artifact. You want to try to tie it on there, shoot it with the artifact.
Are you guys cool with that?
Because you could take out a skeleton at the same time. Yeah? Am I crazy?
I mean,
No, I mean, hey, you're the most powerful as far
yeah, I
as
mean,
brute strength goes.
and
So-
then they'd all go after him, I guess.
The way this
Yeah.
would play out is you essentially have, because you're right, you've got skeletons right up in your face.
Right.
You have a split second to try to communicate what's happening. What would you say to Aurora in that moment? To
Heads up!
Okay, and
that a pun?
roll it.
Yes.
Roll it. D20.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on.
Okay, it's 12 plus 7 because it's my longbow.
Very good.
So that's a 19.
That's a 19. Now we have to account for the fact that it's much heavier than it normally would be, this
How
arrow.
much heavier?
Well,
You
it's
said
got a
was
rock
light.
on it.
But it said it was light.
So I wouldn't say it's heavier, but it is less aerodynamic.
Okay.
So let's say that. I don't think you're at any risk necessarily of hitting Aurora. I think if anything, it would just fall. If it was going to go anywhere, it would fall short. You're aiming at 2, right?
Right in front of
Okay. So I'm just gonna say you're doing this with disadvantage.
Okay.
You're gonna roll one more time, and we're gonna take the lowest roll. So the first one, you're great. You're 19.
Oh, hon.
No! So 1.
We're dead.
Oh, my God.
The plus 7 don't matter in this one, right? Oh,
Wow.
that's a flop.
You never know when the 20s and the 1s are coming.
That's a flop.
You just never know.
So, now what?
Now you just
Game over,
Game's
baby.
over. Everybody go home. Here's
Said this would be a good idea.
You would have rolled that for the tree.
No, here's what happens. Here's what I think this is what happens. Hold on a second. Give me 1 minute.
Do we need to stop?
No, I'm good. Okay. I think what happens is you shoot the arrow and the artifact, you tried to tie it on as fast as you could. You had a little bit of twine.
Mm-hmm.
You tied it on as fast as you could. You shot, the artifact immediately fell off the arrow to your feet.
My feet?
Your feet. It just fell right at your feet. The arrow went straight into Aurora's arm.
Oh.
Straight into her arm. Let's see. Probably her left arm, because that's sort of how she's standing right there, which is helpful because that's not her sword arm, at least. But you do need to roll damage on what you've done to her arm,
And what's that?
unfortunately. Well, I will say it's probably less as far as damage would go because
that's the
it had the
D8,
weight on
right?
it. It's a D8. We'll cut it in half, whatever it is.
Okay,
Oh.
it's a 1.
Okay.
Well,
so you-
I got a 3. And
yeah. So you take 1 damage. You have an arrow sort of sticking out of your arm right now.
It's a flesh wound.
So what happened, here's how it played out. Luther, quickly, you saw him tying something onto an arrow, and then he goes, heads up! And then he shot you with an arrow. That's what just happened.
This needs to be animated.
It's not just
Heads up for what?
It's not just a heads up. It's like heads up.
Oh man, this is tough.
I hope you don't
The
get
forest here. Okay, and that's an 8, so that misses. So we're back to the top of the order, guys.
Oh god.
Back to the top of the order with Azriel.
Azriel.
What would you like to do?
So no, with the spare the dying, they have to actually be dying, right?
They have to be down to 0 hit points.
Okay,
And what
so-
happens is once they're at 0, then you can stabilize them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are still okay. I can't use that
the
yet.
cone thing.
The cone thing? The
cone?
burning hands?
You do have burning hands. It
Yeah.
shoots out in a 15-foot cone. So let's talk about what that would look like.
Okay.
You're standing here, 15 feet. So that would be like 5, 10, 15, and then kind of in a cone. So sort of in a diagonal,
Okay.
like that. And
Okay.
you can aim it wherever you want. So you could sort of aim it over here. You would catch that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy,
Yes.
and that guy. And you could try to do it in such a way that it didn't hit him.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Cool.
That is burning hands.
That's burning hands. And you get to use it once.
I know.
These guys
I'm gonna die.
Saving you, but I'm just saying it better work.
These guys are going to try to save against it.
Okay.
They have to beat a 13 on their dexterity, and they rolled a 1. So you
My
get to have some fun now.
Oh, thank God.
This does 3d6 damage.
Ooh.
So grab your d6, which is this guy, and roll it 3 times and add it up.
Ooh.
3,
3, 5,
8.
3.
That's 11. So let's see. So 1, 2, 7, 4, and 3. 7 erupts into flames and falls apart. He's dead. 4 is on fire actively, but still standing.
My God. Whoa.
There's the burning hands.
I had to go get the pizza.
Oh, the pizza came. Oh, thanks, man.
That's even better.
Guys,
Delayed
pizza's here. Yeah.
Made with burning hands.
Stove oven.
You get 2 burning hands for your trouble.
Stone oven pizza.
And then let's see. 1 is dead. Yeah, 1 is dead.
Do you want to gather your dead? So
Yeah, if you
one
don't
is
mind.
Dead,
1 is dead.
7 is dead.
7 is
Yeah.
dead.
4 is alive.
Ooh.
2 is still up.
How? He had one arm.
Oh, that's the one-armed guy. My bad. He's dead. I just wanted to root for him. 3 is up with 1. And okay, so it's just those 2.
Yeah.
That's it, 3 and
Okay.
4.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
They are actively on fire right now. The 2 of them.
Ooh.
Go.
Yeah. We have
4, 3, 2, and 5 are up.
3, 2. The archer's gone. And 7's gone.
I did something, y'all. Finally.
Where's 5? I don't even see 5.
5's
He's in
over
that
here.
corner.
He's not even on this list. He's been standing here the whole time doing nothing.
He's the
Oh,
Luther
yeah.
of the group.
So I'm just gonna say he was never there. Give me 5. He hasn't done anything. Okay, cool. So you guys, you've got basically 3 skeletons left.
I want to point out something.
Sure.
I did drop the artifact, like I dropped that Dorito.
You did.
Was
You did.
foreshadowing.
You really did. You didn't try to tie the Dorito to anything before you dropped it.
God, I was just trying to put it in my mouth.
The artifact?
Yeah.
That would have been safer, maybe. Just put it in your mouth.
I got this.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay.
So you got basically 3 skeletons left here.
Okay.
And Azriel's done. Skeleton 1 is going to continue doing what he does. And
he's gone.
Not exist. Good. Perfect.
Huzzah!
He's done. 3 is going to advance. How far can he go? 1, 2 is the only as far as he has to go. He leans down and picks up the artifact.
Oh,
At my
cool.
feet, yeah.
And he starts walking away.
What?
Oh,
He's going to go back
Oh.
1. That's his move.
at least they're not attacking me.
2 begins heading this way. 2, 3,
Interesting.
and Aurora, you're up.
Cool. What happened to my first javelin? Is it gone?
You could recover it. You can't recover it right away because you got to find it. But you do have, I think, 5 more.
4 more.
4 more. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw one at skeleton 3.
Sweet. Roll
That's
that.
the one that has the.
Yeah.
3 is the artifact bearer right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
+5.
4 plus 5, so that's 9. You do miss him wide, so it sort of flies off into the forest.
Not getting this battle, man.
Past you, unfortunately. Luther, what do you want to do?
3's still too close for me to use my longbow.
You could use it with disadvantage. It's not that you
Okay.
can't use it. It's just harder.
Right.
Yeah,
Can I actually back up a bit?
you can.
And
Yeah, if
then
you want
use
to.
it?
Yeah.
Okay,
totally.
I'll do that.
So you sort of run backwards,
Yeah.
maybe to there.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then I'll shoot number 3.
Go for it, man.
All right, cool. That's the wrong dice. Boom. Oh my god, it fell. Never mind. Let me try again. Boom. 19, then +7.
Ooh.
So you hit him
26.
real good. Okay, roll that damage. That's 1d8 plus 3.
All right. This is the D8, right? No, this. Nope.
It looks,
I know my dice.
looks like this guy.
one.
Yep,
Boom.
there you go.
All right. I got an 8.
Okay, 11.
Ooh.
So your arrow hits him right in the back of the skull. His skull like that. and
That sucker.
he falls to the ground.
Sweet.
The artifact rolls out of his hand onto the ground.
Do you want me to grab him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
number 3.
Thank you very much. My grabber claw.
I did something.
Thank you guys for watching Dungeon Booth for another week. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. It helps us get the show out there to others who haven't seen it yet. We love you very much, and Daisy loves you a whole lot. And see you next time on Dungeon Booth.